Who would have guessed that such a small boy would accomplish so damn much in this game? I mean, we've been here, there, and everywhere. He started from humble beginnings as just a big brother sleeping atop his watchtower on his birthday. And after so many trials and tribulations, he has come far in this world. He rescued his sister, he recharged the Master Sword, and he reassembled the Triforce of Courage. And now, it is time for the endgame. Hey paisanos, this is ToonGamer23, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda, The Wind Waker. So, in the last part, we took the time to gather the last remaining treasures across the Great Sea, and we even partook in a frustrating minigame involving archery with the merman. It took me quite a few tries to finally get the silver rupee in the spare part afterwards. And it also took me a little bit to find the very last piece of heart located in Rockspire Isle, and I also went ahead and got the last Blue Chew Jelly drop on Eastern Fairy Island. There's a bunch of minor treasures, but I think we've delayed the endgame for long enough. It is time for us to finally return to Hyrule and finish this game once and for all. Alright. We use the Ballad of Gales for arguably the last time, at least for the main gameplay, that is, to warp back here. The tower that rose from the waves is part of the first major trial of this little hero. He started off as just a humble little boy who had no heroic attributes whatsoever. But after so many trials and tribulations, he has gone to hell and high water, literally, and accomplished so much. He's conducted the wind across many quadrants. And now, the moment is at hand. We've recharged the Master Sword, and the Triforce of Courage is back in one piece. We go now to the center of the tower, and I want to make sure that... Okay, so the sun's going down. I want to make sure that the moment is right. We're in broad daylight. Alright, just give me a minute. It's all about the time of day. Okay, so, this... Oh! How convenient! Alright, so I only had to play it once. Okay, as I was saying, we go now! Into the center. With the fully assembled Triforce of Courage. Well done, Scooty. You must show the Triforce piece you have assembled to the gods. Will do. Look at it sparkle and shimmer in the daylight as we reopen the portal of light once again. After all this time, we are finally going back to the kingdom under the waves. But what's this? A mark on his back of his hand. Oh, what is this? There on the hand. The Triforce piece now dwells within you. It is the Triforce of Courage, proof that you are indeed the true hero. You have controlled the wind and crossed the seas, and here, near the end of your quest, the power of the gods has been bestowed upon you. Surely from this moment on, you shall be known as the Hero of Winds. Scooty, Hero of Winds! Go forth to Hyrule, to Zelda's side! It is time, as this triumphant music fills you with determination. Sorry, I couldn't help myself, couldn't resist. So yes, there's none of that prophecy BS, like an Ocarina of Time. The Hero of Time just started out as just a kid and was prophesized to be the great hero, but the Hero of Winds, Scooty here, He earned that title. He didn't... He was just an ordinary kid, but he sailed across the seas to rescue his sister and accomplish the impossible. He did everything everyone said a kid couldn't do. He made it to Shell City. He beat the Cyclops, and he rode the Hasselhoff, and he brought the crown back, and he... No, wait, wrong movie. Sorry. No, sorry. But anyway, you get the gist. He sailed across the sea. He made it to the Forsaken Fortress. He rescued his sister. He defeated the Helmarat King and many other ferocious monsters as well. He recharged the Master Sword, and he brought the Triforce of Courage back together in one single piece. If that doesn't qualify him for a hero, I don't know what does. Alright. I am concerned about Princess Zelda. Quickly! Into the castle and confirm her safety. Yeah, okay. So, back into Hyrule Castle. Gosh, it's been so long. And would you look at that? The statue of the Hero of Time has been sliced in half, and now we're the ones looking down on him, but I'm pretty sure he would be proud of us, nonetheless. The legacy of heroes shall live on. His statue may be gone and forgotten, because nobody else but Scooty, the King, and Tetra... Oh, sorry. Zelda is... are the only ones who knew it existed. Whatever. Okay, so if you think about just going outside for a quick stroll, well... think again. Electric barriers. Okay, so... you gotta go check on Tetra. Zelda, sorry. Make sure that she is safe and sound. She has been down here for the past, I don't know, like over 50 parts. I think it was part 27 when we actually came to this and revealed that Tetra was Princess Zelda all along. So, there she is, just standing there. So yeah, just completely sealed off in this room, just with no food, no water, and no place to sleep, no place to go to the bathroom. That's really kind of a... that's really a bummer. Okay, but whatever. We come to her. She's there. Hey Zelda, how you been? Accomplished many feats, but we're finally back, baby. And she's gone in a flash. Literally. And here comes Ganondorf with his out-of-body monologue. You have deceived yourself. Did you think you'd be safe inside the castle? Foolish. Now that my power has been restored, there is no safe haven for you. I have taken your precious Zelda, and here you shall fall into eternal slumber. Ring of Fire time! It's time to battle it out with Mighty Darknuts. That's right. These Caped Crusaders are actually pictographable. That's right. They're a certain type of Darknut altogether. So, it's finally time for us to take one out of 3 final pictographs for our gallery. And I could have sworn they were pink. Or... okay, so take out at least... I think it's best if we just leave them in their clunky armor. Okay, so yeah. We gotta fight our way out in order to escape. But first... okay, so I'm not sure if that'll work, but... okay, try it again. Gotta get him back into a corner and... no! Okay, so yeah, they've got capes! Hypno mode would not be impressed. Alright, so, okay, come on, up! Okay, that'll be good. At least I got one of them. Fingers crossed that Karlov actually takes these, but whatever. Alright, take your swing. And I'll take mine. Ah! Alright, the ferocious anthropomorphic Dobermans, put up quite a nasty fight. But I've proven to be quite nastier. Okay, burn away their capes. So that I can strip them off. Alright. Thankfully, I've got Scranny Soup and Blue Elixirs, so if any of these anthropomorphic menaces with goatees, I just realized that these Darknuts have goatees. So evil looking. And they should be. They're the most elite of the Darknuts army. Which reminds me. Alright, so yeah. Wear our freakish helmets. Or mask. They're the ones with the helmets, not me. Alright. What you gonna do? I can dance all around ya. Alright. Take your partner. Or one of them at least. Yoink! I'll just take that belt. You won't be needing it where you're going. Ah! I probably won't be needing my belt where I'm going if this keeps up. Thankfully, there's only 2 of them, so if it were like the same level of insanity, like in the Savage Labyrinth, that would be completely. Oh, wait a minute. Sorry, wrong one. Ow! Maybe small, but that gives him more. That gives him more mobility. All right, down goes the last one. All right, the flames subside. All right. It really would have been a cool concept if we saw a grown-up version of Toon Link, but that kind of would have been a stretch. I mean, considering that the Master Sword was no longer sealed within the Temple of Time, I guess that makes sense, because, well, you understand what I'm saying. If the Master Sword is not sealed within the Temple of Time, then time itself will not move forwards. Well, not by magic, that is. Okay, so unmask ourselves just for a little while until we have to face any more foes. Alright, we go now. To the outer gates. Alright, so the electric barriers subside and we go outside for a little stroll. Past the little flag masts. Alright, so you remember there was that magical barrier preventing us from going on any further. And by the looks of it, it's got all of Hyrule surrounded, so. But fortunately, with the power to repel evil restored within the Master Sword, all it takes is 1, 2, 3! Wait for it. Oh, this is a favorite of mine. This barrier hardens and shatters! Okay, yeah, that would be a nasty surprise if it were real glass. Scooty would have been reduced to ribbons by now. It would have been a gory way to go. With falling shards of glass all throughout his body. Yeesh. Okay, so we can finally venture out beyond the barrier, beyond the castle gates. We venture onwards to that ominous-looking tower in the distance. That would be the new home of Ganondorf. Okay, so my just walk along this path and destroy any foes that you come across, and get kind of a glimpse of what Hyrule would have been like if it were fully explorable in Wind Waker. It really is a shame that they didn't. That this is the only solid ground within this world under the waves. Because there's not really much here if it's taken into consideration. You just got the castle and just this walkway to Ganon's tower. That's it. Yeah, Hyrule was so much more than that in Ocarina of Time and the games before it. But I guess due to time constraints, Nintendo didn't bother to render out any walkable land beyond this, and it's kind of a shame. You don't really see Death Mountain or Kokiri Forests. I mean, you've got the mountaintop equivalents to the Death Mountain and Kokiri Forests, but still, though, it's not the same. But there's still hope, because, like I referenced a couple parts ago, there is a channel that has made a 3D model of a world of Hyrule beneath the waves. It's called Wind Waker Unflooded. So yeah, once again, I'll leave a description to his channel in the description below. So yeah, check him out. He makes some pretty good 3D models, and the world he's created is really, really impressive. Go! Okay, so yeah, this is it, Porky. All right, down with you. Away with you and your disgusting booger breath. Alright, so, let's see. So yeah, along these gates to the tower. That's basically where we're going. Oh, and yeah, another Mighty Elite Darknuts. Alright, strip him down. And conk him out. Alright. Alright. Yeah. There. Now this is a challenge. Okay. But not too much of a challenge. Alright, so. Alright, so. Return to Hyrule, and we broke the barrier. So, yeah. Honestly, and actually, if you look closely, there was originally planned to be an accessible part for the upper end of the castle, somewhere outside. Not really sure if I can view it from here, but there's probably a walkway or two. But yeah, if you look real closely, just the design of the frames of the windows. So. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see from this angle, but there really was a plan to have an accessible second part of the castle accessible, but I guess due to budget issues or something like that, they just decided to scrap it altogether. And if you try to use a cheat code to try to hover your way, well, you won't get very far, because the walkway is pretty much the only solid ground that they rendered in, so. So yeah, so many ruins, so many long-forgotten memories of this place. If these walls could talk, it would certainly have stories to tell. Alright, well, that'll do it for the barrier and us making our way. Now I'm reminded of the time when Scooter, the hero of time, rolled into trees to unearth gold sculptulas. Yeah, were good times. But what's happened in the past doesn't apply to us now. What matters now is what's happening right now in the present. Zelda has been kidnapped. Big shock. And we must rescue her. Another big shock. Okay, so threshing through the flowery, grassy fields that harbored an age of tranquility once. That age is long forgotten as we now approach the arches that lead into the tower. Or I might just call it quits here. Yeah, it's been ages since I had a decently timed part that didn't stretch out for over 30 minutes. So why don't we just go ahead and end it here, and I'll save the inner part of Ganon's Tower for the next part. So thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, and if you would leave a comment and or like, that would be most appreciated. Until next time on The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker, this is ToonGamer23, signing out. Yeah, even Toon Link is taking in the scenery. And, look on, the tower that we're supposed to go. Ominous. But you really gotta love the swirling designs. And, the buttresses on the side with the wings. Yeah. Ganondorf really has a certain taste to him. Even he may be evil, but he really does have a taste of castle and tower designs for more refined people with more refined tastes. It's something you wouldn't understand. Some would, but some don't. There's no accounting for taste, you know?